Yes. I climbed Mount Fuji last year.
We worked at that coffee shop too. We worked at that coffee shop too. We worked at that coffee shop too.
Now don't make 50 muffins. Now don't make 50 muffins. She often walked to the bus station. She often walked to the bus station. She often walked to the bus station. She often walked to the bus station.
My grandma worked as a tour guide in Canada. My grandma worked as a tour guide in Canada. My grandma worked as a tour guide in Canada.
There was also a big park downtown. There was also a big park downtown. There was a. There was also a big park downtown. Park. For downtown. There was also a big park downtown. There was also a big park downtown.
My uncle worked at that theater too. My uncle worked at that theater too. My uncle worked at that theater too.
My grandma was a very friendly tour guide. My grandma was a very friendly tour guide. My grandma was a very tour guide. My grandma was a very friendly tour guide. My grandma was a very friendly tour guide.
My grandpa walked to work every morning. My grandpa walked to work every morning. My grandpa walked to work every morning.
My mom walked to the park every day. Walked to the park every day. My mom walked to the park every day. My mom walked to the park every day.
My grandpa lived in that old apartment. My grandpa. My grandpa lived in that old apartment. My grandpa lived in that old apartment. Went in that apartment. My grandpa lived in that old apartment. Old. My grandma was a very friendly tour guide. Friendly. My grandma was a very friendly tour guide. My grandpa lived in that old apartment. Went. My grandpa lived in that old apartment. My grandpa lived. My grandpa lived in that old apartment. Lived.
実際に会話できるようになりたい。話しかけてくれたら返事してあげる。リアルな会話みたいに、duolingo Max にアップグレードしてビデオ通話を体験してみて。
今すぐ配達が